Yo, 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 yo. It's the BS Podcast. We're bringing it live, El Paso. What's up? April 30th, 2018. Blessed to be alive.
What's good?
Hanging out with the homie, Serge So Sick.
What up, what up?
Hanging out with the homie, Paper Boy.
What up, what up? What's goody, what's goody?
Real Blunt Sports.
In the trap, making plays like quarterback. Touchdown, nigga, I'm taking your sack. I can't remember 1 gram. Now I pull out the blue lamb. How to break the trans down.
Yo, 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 what up, what up? NFL is king. NFL has been king for some time, so we'll go ahead and get started today with the NFL. Finally got the draft picks going, so that means that football season is only pretty much everything set now. Pick up maybe a couple of free agents here and there.
Right?
Those that are available, like your boy, not my boy, never been my boy, never will be my boy, Dez Bryant.
Fuck that puto.
Shout out to all the Cowboy fans out there that are homies. No diss, but I don't know, something about Dez Bryant. I don't know, dog. It just kind of rubs me off the wrong
Des
way.
Bryant, maybe 3-4 years ago, I'm gonna pick him up. I don't know so much in the last few years.
I wouldn't pay him what he wants to be paid.
No, exactly.
Which is what, more than 8, 9 right now?
Yeah.
Year?
I mean, that's why Jerry Jones said, you know what? Can't have that shit right now.
He didn't
boy.
even want to talk to him.
He didn't want to talk
He
to
didn't
him.
even want to deal with him.
I seriously see him. I thought I saw him with the Raiders, and then they go and get over here Martavis Bryant from the Steelers, so that's not gonna happen.
Martavis Bryant is pretty legit. I like Martavis.
Yeah, but I saw him since they let go of Crabtree.
He just wanted to be a number one in Pittsburgh, and
Well, he's not gonna be a number one in Oakland or Vegas pretty soon.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
I mean, John Gruden will mold him to a good one, I'm sure. Though. But the draft, crazy shit happened in the draft. I was really surprised with the number one pick. Like that shit came out of nowhere for me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think we all were sitting
For
there.
sure.
I know
Right?
Shefty was like
What?
discussing it and shit, and you know I'm the Shefty from Polvos, dog.
No, a
so
lot of people were already
shit kinda
talking
missed me
about
too.
Baker going
Yeah,
number one
right.
overall, but I'm like, nah, they're not gonna. Honestly,
yeah.
I thought they would
It was
probably
a
take the
joke.
running back,
It
and
was
then
a
they could
joke.
still get Baker, at 4.
Baker, Rosen,
To take him number one overall, I'm like I literally had to pause for a minute. Like, what
Yeah.
did I just hear?
They could have gotten so many other players ahead of him, man.
Yeah.
I heard he was even gonna slip out of the top 10, and then all of a sudden he's number 1.
yeah, dude.
I don't know if he was gonna slip out of the top 10 because he's a Heisman Trophy winner. You know what I mean? He's established,
is.
and you've seen what Drew Brees has done with Russell Wilson, so the hype doesn't really like scare teams off anymore. But
Especially with
number
today's
one
fucking
overall,
offense.
that just is what got me.
Yeah, that shit did.
Because you
throw
could probably
me
get
off.
him at 4. You could probably get him there at 4.
I mean,
and
if you
still
want,
take the running back.
I don't think he's better than Darnold. I really don't think he's better than Darnold.
Well, I had Darnold number 1, so
I don't.
yeah, I agree
I
with you.
personally don't think he's better than Josh Allen, bro. To be honest with you,
I think he has better stats than Darnold.
I think he
Maybe
played.
even
He
Allen.
played tougher competition by far.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, dog. His attitude, like.
I heard Hugh Jackson wasn't even like into the thought of getting him into the last couple of weeks. He was
Really?
like trying to stay away from him. But they can't miss.
This is Hugh Jackson's last shot.
Yeah,
If
no.
he doesn't get it, that's it.
Hugh Jackson, yeah, granted he can't miss, but the Browns have missed on so many QBs. They can't miss at that number. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so
I
it's,
don't know.
they have to have seen something on there that. But also, it's the Browns. You know what I mean?
Dude,
You
it's
just
the
think, like,
Browns. They
messed it
got
up.
Tyrod. I think they did good with Tyrod.
Yeah.
You know what? I was like,
Be there,
okay,
coach him
all
up,
right,
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Baker Mayfield.
I could not believe when I heard. I was like, I just heard Baker Mayfield go number 1 overall.
Fuck it, dog. You know what? They play in
well.
our division paper. You know what the fuck is gonna happen?
That said, I was a little high on the Rams at the end of last year, and I'm gonna be a little high on them this year.
Serge, you're always high on the Rams.
We're always high.
Not on the Rams though.
No, not on the Rams. Maybe this offseason he had a
The
good
Browns.
one, but
Hey, you know what, dog? It was a good draft. Number 2 overall. We all kind of had it coming, you know. I mean, we
Yeah,
all knew
yeah.
Barkley was gonna go to the Giants, you know.
Called it
Yeah,
last week.
that's what they needed. Can you imagine Ingram at tight end, Beckham and the wideout, and Barkley? I mean, Manning's. They're not asking a lot from him.
but everything could have changed if they would have gotten Rosen. Like things were projected. Like if they would have gotten Rosen, things would have changed quick.
They still got a QB right out of what's his name?
Oh, way
In
later.
the later
on.
rounds, yeah. In the later rounds.
Yeah.
Washington, I want to say. I might be wrong.
So, I mean, I don't think. I mean, Manning could have his ups and downs. He is a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
MVP, right? What?
Yeah, dude. 2-time Super Bowl MVP. Throw that shit on the resume, dog. That shit's legit.
Yeah, it is.
So,
it is.
look out for. That's a tough division, dude.
He's got the.
And I think the
credentials
Giants are on the
Big
right
Ben.
You're
path.
talking to the guy that took the Giants to win the division last year, so I like the Giants.
It's
I
'cause
like
they got
the little moves.
Beckham
They even
got
got that.
injured.
They even got the offensive guard
Oh, fuck
from Utah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Will, hey, shout out to you, Tip.
You know, so
Hey,
I like
was
the
goody,
Giants,
was goody.
but I fell for that shit last year, so I'll wait and see. You know, I'll wait and see.
Dude, Will Hernandez got picked.
That's the highest
By the
UTEP
Giants.
pick in the longest of
Like
times.
what, 20 years?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
dope.
And that guy's a
That's dope.
beast, bro. I can imagine him right there on the left, offensive guard, dude. Just making fucking
Oh, and they
holes
also
for
have
Barkley.
Soldier from the Patriots.
And they're gonna play on the same side.
So, yeah, on the same side, and they got Yeah, man. So what? Look out for the Giants. But I drank that Kool-Aid last year, so I'm gonna hold on.
Injuries. You can't predict injuries, dog. Number 3. Your boy. Shout out to the Jets, man. The Jets got down with that pick because now I think they got a solid quarterback. McCown's gonna
Oh
mold
yeah,
Darnold.
I really thought Darnold was number 1 overall material. You know,
Everybody's been saying.
so it's kind of
but-
like a steal for them. They're like, he's available.
Yeah, dude. I know my homie D-Lo. Shout out to D-Lo. I know he's happy with that. I already talked to him about it. He's legit.
Y'all can hear the show last week. We had it projected he would go number 1 overall, so it has to be a steal for the Jets.
That's a really tough division, though, for them to beat
Oh,
the
it is.
Patriots
But,
and all that.
but Brady
I don't
is
know.
also on the way out. You know
No,
what I
he's
mean?
not. I don't know.
Well,
Everybody
no, I'm
says
not
that.
saying this season or the next, but I'm not expecting this guy to start. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's time, and Brady's out the door. He's coming in the door.
All I gotta
you know?
say, as much as I hate the Patriots, they got a backup plan. So
It's gonna be a division between Josh Allen and Darnold. That's what's
too
gonna happen.
much.
After
What about
Brady-
Watson.
No,
you know,
No, he's not in that division though. In the East.
Oh yeah, I know. But
So-
coming up and then beating up later on. No, that's-
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
legit. I like that pick. You know what I mean?
One went at 2, the other one went at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the Bills.
Cause you know the Dolphins ain't doing shit that year.
I don't know, yeah,
They're down
really-
and out. They're down and out.
They really surprised me
Allen
with their pick
to
this
be
year.
starting good with the Bills just like that. I don't know. It's pretty difficult too. So it's 2-horse race right there.
Number 4. The Browns had a chance to pick, in my opinion, the best defensive player in the draft, and they
sure.
just fucking missed it. They just
Well, they
missed
still
it
went for a
completely.
defensive player,
They did, but
but they took the back instead of the.
Can you
lineman.
imagine having Miles?
Minka?
Can you having Garrett and having Chubb on the
Denzel
other
Ward.
side? Bro, the Browns
Yeah.
would have had a solid defensive line right there, bro. So they decided to go with Ohio State, hometown hero.
Denzel
Fucking-
Ward?
Denzel Ward, probably the best cornerback in the draft.
So they took Baker Mayfield, who dissed Ohio State, right?
Yeah,
Didn't he what did he do?
He planted the flag,
the OU
yeah.
flag, right?
yeah,
At the horseshoe.
yep.
So that's interesting. We'll see how that works out.
It's the Browns, yo.
No,
It's the Browns.
I feel like they're gonna figure it out, man. They got Gordon, your boy. They got your boy Tyrod.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But how
They
long
still
is
got
Gordon
Carlos-
gonna last though?
They got Carlos Hyde,
And they just picked up
bro.
Landry, didn't they?
They just picked up Jarvis Landry.
know what I mean?
They have
and
that.
they got Carlos Hyde. You just mentioned.
They
brother.
have that
Come on
tight end.
now.
I can't really pronounce his name, so I don't know how to say that. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's actually pretty good. I can't pronounce his name either, but yeah, he's pretty good.
Bro, so fuck. I hate to say this, but look out for the Browns.
And then they just got they still have Garrett. You know what I mean? They picked up this defensive back, Denzel Ward. So
Hey, they
But
got
then they-
Jabril Peppers at the
Peppers,
safety.
yeah, there you go.
Hey, but you know what? We
Yeah.
are still the kings of the north.
Exactly. That's what I was about to
Who's
say.
we?
NFC North.
Me and
You and Paper?
boy repping the north with the Steelers, baby.
That's all
Nah,
I-
it is.
Me and Paper.
No, I didn't want to bring any names or nothing, but yeah, we're still gonna be on top of the North. Maybe
just saying.
second. I see the Ravens improving.
I'm
with
just saying,
their
look
first
out
round
for the
pick.
Browns.
You know what,
But
I hate
also
to
been
say this
What
too,
about the
but-
Ravens pick? That was really impressive too.
You know what? That's what I was gonna say. I hate to say
Oh,
this
they moved
shit,
up, right?
but Ozzie Newsome, dog.
On his last year?
on his
Last year?
on his last year as a
GM?
fucking GM, his last draft did a great fucking job. I hate to admit that shit. Hey, another hometown hero.
But let's
Alvin
hope
Jones
he,
went to the
let's hope he
Ravens.
did a horrible job. Let's hope he.
Yeah,
he did a
dog.
horrible
Just
job.
gotta you know respect his due. Ozzy fucking. I mean that was. You know how the fucking rivalry went
Yeah,
down
of course.
between
On
them.
paper, it
you
looks
know?
good. On paper, it looks really
Let
good.
me put it to you this way: 20 years from now, people are gonna remember that fucking rivalry. Like I remember the Ravens Steelers fucking games, bro. They were
Yeah,
fucking.
You're not gonna say
for like 9, 10 fucking
fucking
years. It was
Browns.
like a difference of 3 points between
Fuck
them.
yeah,
Dude.
yeah, for sure.
Fuck them fools. Dog.
You're not gonna say a Bengals Steelers because it was a Ravens Steelers the whole
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
Yup.
for sure. You got the whole point.
Fuck it. Let's keep moving on. Last top 5 last pick in the went to the Broncos, right?
Bradley Chubb, your boy.
Dude, this guy's a beast, bro. Now him and Von Miller in the same fucking line? Damn.
But why did he get passed down? I heard of those character issues and all that. Is that?
No, look at who they got. They got Baker, took 1, so that's a spot taken. Barkley 2, Darnold 3. Like, the Browns really messed up with that 4th pick,
I
bro.
think so.
Like,
And then again, they gotta find somebody to stop Antonio Brown in that division.
that's very true. But
But that's not
you
gonna
gotta
happen.
get to the QB.
Okay.
You gotta get to the QB. And what's the
Yeah.
quickest way to the QB?
Yep. You know what, dude?
But don't they have
We'll
that
see.
with Garrett? Isn't that enough with Garrett?
But imagine Garrett and him, and they're both what in the 1 year, 2 year, and they got
But-
5-year deal. Ah,
But that's
that
what the
would've been
Rams
insane.
are doing with Ndamukong Suh and
Well, he just got a 1 year.
This is
Yeah.
1 year, but this one because
That's what they're doing,
The
you know,
rookie
it's
contracts are really low, and they could get them for 4 or 5
You know what?
years.
The cool thing about Chubb, though, I was listening to an interview of his.
Mhm.
That guy's fucking favorite player, Von Miller. Von Miller's been his favorite player for some time. And what do you do? What happens, dude? It just falls right in your hands. You're playing with your fucking
The
pretty
Broncos
much
were
your
really
NFL
trying to
hero.
shop away this pick, but when he was available there, I'm sure they were
I don't-
salivating at the
of
mouth.
course, he's the best fucking defensive player in the draft.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Chubb's a beast, bro. Chubb's a fucking beast, bro.
It's weird how they could go to lower schools like NC State and whatnot.
Yeah, he is, bro. He fucking. I mean, he is a. I mean, this guy caused chaos in that division and shit. But yo, this fucking draft for real, it lived up to better drafts that we've had in the past, dude. For real.
Yeah,
There was like a lot of quarterbacks taken in the round, dude. There was like a lot of fucking trades, you know. There was a little bit of everything, bro, and it was cool because like Jay Feely came out and kind of dissed the Cowboys,
Oh, everybody was this.
bro. That shit was fucking dope, you know.
Everybody getting some.
But at the same time, I think like some of that stuff is required and maybe even set up by the NFL to freshen it up.
No, well, Goodell came out right away and he pissed them off and he was like, "Why are you guys bullying the Cowboys?" Like,
Yeah,
everybody
like
they hate
setting
the
it up and
That's
shit.
that's what I'm
Cowboys hate
saying.
Goodell,
You
and
know,
he's over here like, "What? Yeah, exactly."
like this shit is
But it
fucking
was
Monday
kinda-
Night Raw. You know, like this
I
is.
I don't mind it because you know me,
this
I
is a
love wrestling,
show.
so I'm down to watch that, bro. I've
Yeah,
been watching
exactly
sports entertainment all my life,
This is
so
what-
I call it like
that's
a
what
season.
I'm telling you. This
Yeah.
is entertainment at its fullest.
Yeah,
Like
sports entertainment, and the NFL's king, bro.
I
It's
love it.
NFL
I
draft.
love it. I love it. It's like
It was
it's like Monday
legit.
Night Raw. It's like Monday Night Raw.
Really
Rey
legit.
Mysterio
I
up
like
in
what
the
Jay
ropes.
Feely said too. He's all like, some of these draft picks weren't even born the last time you won the title or some shit like that. I'm
He
paraphrasing
let him have
bro.
it. I mean, it truly had something for everybody. We even got a little hometown talent out there, bro. Like, sexual
Shout out
that's
to
good.
Will Hernandez.
We got a little bit of everything.
And Alvin Jones getting drafted. That's cool, man.
Shout out to my fellow. I'm a current student at UTEP, so shout
There
out
you
to
go.
my
Picks.
fellow.
Where
you
the
know,
picks at?
Shout out to my fellow student over there.
You know what's really cool also, man? That they got the Seahawks went ahead and drafted Griffin
Oh, yeah?
to play with his brother, dude. That's pretty cool, man. That guy's a beast. I really wanted Pittsburgh to get that guy. He would have really helped us out in the middle, dude. Straight up. You know what? I don't know, dog. I'll throw that shit. I'll throw my opinion on the Steelers draft first round. I think we could have gotten a little better, you know. But
I think we did really good though with Rudolph, so I don't. I'm putting all my hopes on Rudolph and not on Landry anymore. So I don't know.
And also,
Things are gonna
the
change
Browns,
in the next year.
just a little piggyback on the Browns, right? The Browns.
yeah,
I know. The Browns.
It's because the Browns have all the fucking cards in their hand, bro.
They
That's
also
why.
took the running back from Georgia, Nick Chubb. So they ended up getting the running back
that they needed.
after all of that. So just, you
They
know.
needed, dog.
But they'll have Hyde, so they'll have him as. I mean, just look out, man. Just look out.
I ain't scared. Paper, you scared?
Nah,
I ain't scared.
I ain't shooken.
I ain't shooken. Hey, yo, but
I still think though that the Bengals. No, it's just that the Bengals, like for real, like
The Bungles? Who
Oh
they?
my goodness.
Nah, it's gonna be the Browns, man. Watch out for the Browns, and well, the Steelers will be there too. So
Who's
you
the
guys-
head coach of the Bengals right now? Is it still?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Marvin
still
Lewis
Marvin.
Is it
for
still?
another year.
Let me just tell you guys, is it still Marvin Lewis?
Yeah,
It's still...
Marvin been freaking stealing
Oh,
money
you mean
for all these
Marvin?
years. Lewis.
You mean Marvin? No playoff win, Lewis?
Yeah.
So at least two. Are you guys are saying October, November? He's gonna be the the main guy.
I don't think they'll fire him mid-season.
I think they'll be.
I think-
So,
I think
are
an
you-
8-8 team, and he'll probably get another 1-year extension.
So you guys are saying 2019, he's still gonna be the
Yeah.
head coach?
I think they'll let him finish the season.
You guys are saying so.
If,
2019.
depending how they do, if they win the North and they start
my
making some noise, it's because the thing about Lewis is that he doesn't make noise in the playoffs, man. He's known as no playoff win Lewis. But hey, fuck it, let's go ahead and move on, dog, because I'm getting kind of tired of talking about this fucking
That's pretty sad.
this
Let's
fucking
get on
team
to
called
some
the
better
Browns,
I'm just saying, man.
the
they
Cleveland
got the running
Clowns.
back that we were-
They should have changed their name to Cleveland Clowns.
news. Shout out to Clownello though.
Well, did you guys all like to come up with that?
Shout out to Clownello Alvarez though.
Yeah, he is a clown.
Hey, let's go.
Straight
Hey,
clown.
hey, speaking of clowning, you know who was clowning today, dog? The Celtics were clowning today.
Oh.
So what are we?
Let's
wait,
go ahead
what
and
are
do
we
a
doing
sick
here?
ass. Let's go ahead and do a sick ass crossover, dog. And
But it's clowning
Jump
on
into
a
the
different
court
level.
right quick.
It's clowning on a different level. Though.
Sixers Celtics, dog. Game
The
one.
Sixers
of the
were
East.
clowning.
All right,
What do you
get
mean?
it out of your system, Fred.
What
Go
do you
ahead.
mean?
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'm just talking, man.
I mean, isn't this like the Sixers? Like, all right, they got the shine, they got Embiid, he makes noise. They were legit in the first round.
They didn't actually play bad, all three of them.
They didn't.
Embiid, Simmons.
But you know who's one of the you know who's one of the best defensive teams in the league?
No. Oh, Redick, he also didn't do too bad. Yeah, the Celtics, man. You're gonna run out of gas, bro.
Bro,
You're playing with house money.
what do you mean? We're playing with a rookie that's killing it.
Yeah,
We're playing
it's
with a guy named Scary Terry coming out of nowhere.
Honestly,
playing at home right now.
dropping 29
You know what?
today.
You should be thankful because you're playing at home right now. So, hey, enjoy it, bro. But
Hey.
but just keep in mind, the 76ers didn't come here to sweep. They came here to split. So you got to win the next game, and then you got to hold serve. They got to hold serve.
If you guys win the next one, okay, you guys
Yeah.
have the full advantage. But
You've
let's
done
say-
nothing yet.
let's
Bro,
say they.
What
they
makes
turn-
you not believe in? What makes you not believe in Boston?
I just said they're gonna run out of gas. They're
Well,
like dealing with too many
bro.
injuries.
What makes me not
Smart
believe?
is injured,
Injuries?
like, coming off.
Injuries?
Yeah, like-
Injuries is number
still
one.
keep-
Hey, and I don't wish for injuries, man. I'm just
Hey,
telling you how it is.
we seem to be doing a pretty good job handling injuries. We got that means
But
our
you also
coach
play
is
in the
really
East.
killing it.
But you also play in the East.
Oh, that's your excuse. The East.
I have 2 already, so give me
Get
one
outta
more.
here
3
with that,
strikes, I'm out, or
Serge.
what?
You got one more strike. We'll see what you do with it. I think the Sixers really did good, like you were saying. You know, Embiid dropping threes. Like what? I mean, he's a good shooter, but
Redick was.
it wasn't
shooting.
enough, bro. You know, like it's just our depth.
It's
you
their
know what I mean?
first playoff game in Boston Garden, and like, well, Embiid and them haven't played there ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just, I want to say, you guys, it's a series. So with any NBA series, you can't get.
It is a series, and people thought that the Celtics were gonna be.
I didn't think they were gonna get swept. I
I
never
didn't
thought
say
they'd get
swept, but maybe.
But like winning game 1 by like 15 or 20
All right.
points doesn't like.
All right, let's do this. Say it
the
with your
series.
chest. Let's call it
76ers are gonna win it.
in
6, 7.
Well, that
Sixers and 6.
7. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they just win it in 5.
Oh shit.
Fuck out of here with that, Serge.
Hey, I'm just saying.
What you got? Say it with your chest, paper.
Well, last time I got the Real Madrid Munich score
We'll
right.
jump into the soccer tick right now, paper. Let's go ahead and jump
but
into the.
Other than that, this one I'm probably gonna get it right too. So yeah, I think Serge is pretty right in this one.
Sixers and 6.
But 5, no, I don't think 5. Maybe 6 or even 7. It's because if you make a series 7 games, that's like making it like, how do I say it, memorable? Yeah, that's making it memorable.
Could be.
If you make
the
a
Sixers are a
series-
young team. The
but-
Celtics are a young team, so it could be a
The
good
thing
rivalry.
is, game 7 would be in Boston. The Sixers can't. You know what I mean? If they're gonna win, it has to be in 5, maybe 6. But
And
you know
then
what I
like making it, it's because I hate to put it in these words because the NBA that I watch in these days, but if for it to make it to 7 games, it's gonna have to reach some points where the referees are involved into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All I'm saying is,
It's
if
not
you
gonna be-
split in
yeah.
Boston the first 2 games.
It's gonna be
Now, if
like
you win the first 2, then yeah, it'll go distance, 6-7. You know.
6,
But
7.
you lose that game
I
2.
say 6. I'm gonna say 6. 7 is too much.
The 76.
7 es película. 6 is like.
Where you at, Fred?
Hey, you know what? I'm riding with my team, bro.
Why, of course you would.
I'm riding
What's
with
your
my
prediction
team.
now? How many?
Celtics will close it out.
All right, I'm ready with
This
my
is
team.
this is the only thing I'm really kind of not gonna like about this whole series, that we're gonna win the series in Philadelphia instead of celebrating at the Garden. You know
So
what I'm
you
saying?
win it in 4 or 6?
We're gonna take it in 6, pimping. We're gonna take this game in 6. What about the other Eastern games happening tomorrow, right? Raptors, the number 1 seeded Raptors against hosting.
Holding court.
It's because the Raptors right now, they're like that one team. What was it? The Mavericks that lost against the.
Ooh, what was it? 08?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they lost to Grizzlies. No,
Warriors.
we lost to Grizzlies.
Was
Yeah,
it
that
the
was
Warriors?
Yeah. But the
Mavericks
Spurs also
against-
lost as a 1 to
When the
the
Mavericks lost against the Warriors with Dirk Nowitzki, like
Yeah.
in his prime. That's what it reminds me of. Not even right now, the fucking Raptors, but just because they're the number 1 seed. Because
They're
right now
pretty
they
good,
don't have
man.
no superstars, but they're
They're
gonna
pretty good.
lose.
The Raptors are
They're
gonna-
lose. Eventually, they're gonna lose.
I mean, they're gonna have to start showing up because if we talked about it last series with Lance Stevens and LeBron James, where it can't be a rivalry
Yeah.
unless you get some wins, the other guy gets some wins. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It has to be. That's a rivalry. So if Toronto wants to be rivals or wants to be on the same caliber as LeBron, they're gonna have to get through these guys, and if they can't, then
The King is
then
playing.
they're
You know what? The
they're not meant
King,
to be
the
there.
King is playing with a chip on his shoulder, dude.
They have no business being there.
This guy, fucking Indiana gave him everything they could. Wait,
Game 7.
Indiana fucking had him on the ropes, bro. It was controversial, right? I mean, the Pacers could have at least put him away in Game 6 at home.
Well, let's
Now-
analyze that. He gets the block. It's a goaltender. It's at 2 points.
Yeah.
My boy shot at the 3 from the top
Yeah,
of the key.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to hear that.
That shit could have happened. But that's what I'm saying. Though,
I'm
like,
just saying.
when it comes
So-
when it comes to that and the playoffs and the big deal and the main spotlight and everything, the call is always gonna go to the bigger player, whether they
And
like
if
it
you're
or
at home,
not.
especially.
yeah. So I mean, LeBron is fucking playing lights
And
out,
that's
dude.
in all sports. That's in
Indiana
all
gave him
sports.
everything they could. I personally think the
you
Raptors are
got?
better than Indiana.
Who you got?
I'm going Raptors in 7 in this one, dog.
Dang.
I
The
think
Raptors are
LeBron-
better than
LeBron's
Indiana.
gonna go to another Game 7.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the way you're
And
thinking.
it's gonna be like, okay, did you guys see that clip where LeBron's yelling to the bench like, I'm playing all game, I'm playing all game.
Wasn't he cramping though?
Yeah.
But LeBron,
He's not, you know,
LeBron's
the
like,
Raptors have enough. The Raptors put away teams quick, way.
Guys, you don't have to tell me about him and his lack thereof fluids because he cramped in the finals against the Spurs.
I remember that.
I've seen
Blaming
it.
it on
I've
the
seen
AC.
it. He's-
Blame
LeBron
it on the
is.
air conditioning.
Oh,
le-
well.
Hey,
That's either here nor there.
yeah, that's neither here nor there. But
Aside from the topic, kind of related. You can never compare LeBron to Michael Jordan. All right, let's continue.
who you got, paper? Cavs or Raptors?
Well, I hope Raptors, but if I had money on it,
Yeah.
I'm picking the Cavs because that's how the NBA has
That's a
it
smart
written.
man. That's a smart man.
How
right
many
there.
games, paper? 7?
6, 7.
Cavs in 6.
Yeah.
What about you, Serginho?
Probably 6.
Probably 6, like Pete said, but imagine LeBron has to go through 3 Game 7s to get to the finals just to get whooped on by the
Bro.
Warriors. How painful would that be?
No.
Bro.
No. Forget about that. Look at all the other finals that he's lost. How many has he lost?
Oh yeah. But this would just like, damn, he went through like,
No.
let's say, you know what I mean, just for argument's sake.
Yeah.
This goes to 7 games.
this-
the conference finals, let's say, would go to 7 games, and then he just gets.
I'm
whooped on
gonna
by
say
the
it this
Warriors,
way:
you know? That would be
if
insane.
something
I don't
happens,
want to see that happen.
if something happens and LeBron fucking wins a title, with the way his
That would
season
be
has
insane,
been,
yeah.
that would be fucking
he'd
insane.
have to be up there with.
No, he would
That would give
he
him
would have
4.
carved himself into Rushmore
That would give him 4, and what 4 MVPs probably
with a new team. He switched teams halfway point.
2 and 2.
That'd be crazy.
That would be insane.
Hey.
And then he goes to San Antonio next year.
Get the fuck
run
out of
it.
here with that shit.
Run it.
Get the fuck
Shit,
out of
run
here
it
with
twice.
that shit.
Shit, run it every day of the week,
Get
twice
out
on
of here with
Sunday.
that, Serge.
That's
Yeah,
trash, though. That's
right.
in my opinion, that's trash. Because
We'll give you Leonard. Bring down LBJ. Bring down
It's not gonna
LBJ.
happen.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
Come
Get out of here.
on.
Hey, so listen.
LeBron wants to play Leonard, dog. Hey, what about the wild west? That shit's getting real wild, dog. Warriors, Pelicans. The Warriors already
What a
fucking.
letdown.
The Warriors
That
already
game
drew
one,
some blood
man.
in that. They already tasted some blood. The chef is coming back. Probably one of the greatest fucking shooters if not, I think he is the greatest shooter in history. The Pelicans, bro. I was really hoping more of a fight from them.
What happened game one?
For my money,
Warriors
I'll still take
fucking
Reggie
shot him
Miller,
out the
by
building,
way.
bro.
I'll still
Thompson
take
caught
Reggie Miller, by the way.
fire.
Reggie Miller. I don't know. For my money, I'll take Reggie Miller.
Over the chef.
Hey, dog. Reggie Miller's.
I don't know. I mean, Miller did play like in a way tougher fucking era, but it's the chef, bro. Like,
Nah, but I even remember Miller being older and me getting into already being into basketball quite a bit and being like, damn, this guy can still ball and he's already old.
You know
what
who I
mean?
admired but I hated like a
That guy was
motherfucker?
sick, man.
Ray Bitch Allen.
Oh, I can't stand that prick.
I can't stand that motherfucker, but or Robert Ory with that 3. Damn, those motherfuckers could stroke you, man.
Robert Ory can't stand him with the Lakers. Love him with the Spurs.
hey, so are the Pelicans gonna fly? I don't think so. I think the Warriors are
Man,
gonna take them out
after
in
that
5.
letdown in game
Sweep?
one,
Sweep?
they
5.
better
Warriors
get a
in
split.
5.
What's that, tomorrow?
Yeah.
They need to get a split, man. They go down 2 games. The Warriors aren't gonna let down. They're just gonna put their the pedal to the
Steph
metal.
Curry might come back game 2 or 3.
Well, I doubt he'll come back 2, but more than likely 3.
You know what? I don't even know if I would play him back in this series, to be honest with you.
Yeah, why risk it? Especially if,
I would save it for the next one.
if you're beating them.
So what you got then, Serge? Warriors and how many?
Oh man, it's gonna be the Warriors and
And how many, Serge?
5.
5.
Called it.
No, I say 4. I say 4.
A sweep.
Sweet.
Serge?
Without the rooms.
5.
You know what I
April.
feel like though when the Spurs play the Warriors, just another one back to the Spurs. It's kind of like Batman and Superman, where he asks him like, "Do you bleed?" And because you will. That fucking 1 win, that's him bleed. That's them bleeding. Fuck them. Do you bleed? Because you will.
You will bleed.
The Cavs have it easy right now, for real.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be I don't know. I think this
The
series.
Raptors are choke artists. against
No, I
the
actually think the
Cavs.
Pelicans can make it interesting, man. But they gotta split tomorrow. They don't split tomorrow,
Yeah.
the Warriors are gonna, they're gonna eat that up like barbecue chicken.
They sure
But
are.
they split, all bets are off. I might mess around in the next show and take the Pelicans.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of barbecue chicken, you know what's a really good place? The chicken strips from Wing Daddies.
I like Don Carbon.
I haven't
Is
been
it
there yet.
Perron?
I like it, guys.
Hey, Don Carbon, if you're listening to us, sponsor us.
At Real Blunt Sports.
You know it.
At Twitter.
Yep.
At Gmail.
We'll be there.
Shout out to the player.
Hit us up. Give us some feedback. Give us some topics. What you want to hear. Hey, you want to debate with one of us? You want to come through?
You
We'll
want to
be
be part
down.
of the show?
We'll be down.
We'll do all of it.
Yeah.
We'll do it real big.
We got NFL. We got NBA. We got NHL.
Shit.
We got MLB. We got all types of soccer leagues.
Yeah.
We got EPL.
And the
We
rims
got-
keep spinning every time we stop.
Yeah, and you
MLS.
can't stop that shit. You
Can't
just
stop, won't stop.
You can't. You just can't stop.
We got La Primera.
We got La Primera.
La segunda.
Serie A.
Yeah,
La
yeah.
segunda, como Serringo dijo.
We got
All that shit.
we got North American soccer. We got South American soccer. We got European soccer.
We got a little bit of African soccer.
We got some China soccer.
And
Some Asian soccer.
yeah.
We do the same old two-step with a little twist.
Exactly. I'm saying. You just gotta twist it up a little bit sometimes.
Real
you know?
Blunt Sports.
Hey,
What's the last series we got going on?
we got the Rockets versus Utah. Come on, Utah.
I want them to show some fight, but it's smelling like a sweep.
Oh, dude, these
It's smelling
guys.
like a sweep, man.
These guys came out game
Rubio's
one.
gonna be out for what? Another 10, 15 days?
Yeah, that was really unfortunate, bro, because he was
that's
really
their-
fucking
that's their
throwing
point
with
guard,
him.
man. He's
You know, Donovan Mitchell has to kind of do like double
Yeah,
the job.
Exactly. And he's a rookie, you know?
This guy's playing like he's one of those homies like Like I have a couple of homies myself that you look at them and they're like, damn, this was probably like 23, 24. And he turns out that he's like really like 17, 16. Like he just looks way older. It's Donovan Mitchell, dog, in the NBA. This guy just came through, dog.
He's a baller, man.
He just fucking balling.
He's a killer.
In Utah. I mean, I don't know any other player aside from him. I mean, I know Gobert, and I know the other guy they have. I forgot his fucking name. Rubio. And Mitchell. That's all they have.
Well, Joe Ingles or Joel Ingles? What is it? Ingles is good.
We got number 15, Favors.
But
Derek
Favors, yeah. But he was kind of a Favors, but he was kind of a bust now. But he's been doing.
He was
all right.
a bust, but he's been picking it up
But
lately.
I liked he's
been doing his
jale,
you know?
man. And then when he dipped on them, and Rudy Gobert got all butthurt. I mean, I didn't blame him,
It's because they've been first round lottery pick after lottery pick, and none of them. What was that Australian guy that they got? Batum? No, that wasn't even Batum. It was that other guy that they got. He hasn't shown up to him. He hasn't played nothing from.
Yeah, dude. So
smelling like a sweet man. But I
it's
hope they
smelling
throw
like
some
it. I'm gonna call it, and I'm gonna say at least Donovan Mitchell puts up a good fight,
I hope so, man.
and maybe takes 2 out of the Rockets, bro.
Man, I
think
hope so.
I think Rockets will win in 6 in this one.
Because it really seems like the Rockets and the Warriors are on a collision course for the
Yeah.
Western Conference Finals.
Yes, fuck yes, and that's gonna be that's gonna remind because
They're gonna go to Houston to begin.
Yeah, because they're both shooters, bro. They're both shooters, bro.
Nah, it's
It's
'cause
my
somebody-
MVP pick.
Honestly,
The
I want to
beard
see it
still in it.
go and you go up to the bully, and you're like, nah, you're not gonna do this shit tonight.
Yeah.
You're not gonna, not now.
You know it's gonna be fucking lit in Houston.
And by the
dude.
bullies, I mean the Warriors. And by the underdog, I would mean the Rockets, even though it's the first seed versus the second seed. Y'all know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Dougie. So who you got on this one, Serge? Rockets versus Utah.
I'm telling you, smelling like a sweet man. But
Sweet
the Rockets
man.
advance no matter what.
I
It's smelling like
I
a
say
sweep.
at least 5, maybe 6.
Rockets in
I'm
5.
smelling a sweep. I'm
I
gonna
say
be a little
6,
blunt with it.
5, maybe 6.
Can I be blunt?
Be blunt. we are blunt
I'm smelling a
sports.
sweep.
Oh, that
Alright, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna put you down as Serge.
that bust that I was talking about, Dante Exum.
Sweet.
Dante Exum bust, lottery pick like 2 years ago.
Didn't do nothing, huh?
Didn't do nothing with the Jazz. Now they got Mitchell.
Mitchell's a fucking Mitchell. I'm gonna say it. Rookie of the year for real.
Nah, well, you gotta give it to.
No, well, they were actually chanting in the Boston Garden. You're not a rookie. I think Ben Simmons, right? You're not a rookie. What was it?
Yeah. That's funny, dog.
And then Donovan Mitchell, I think, tweeted that like laughing or like
with
saying,
some
like,
fucking laughing
show.
emojis and shit. Because I mean, come on,
Hey,
you
but
can't take that shit away from Donovan Mitchell, bro. You can't. This guy rightfully deserves it, dude.
Hey, but you can't take it from Simmons either. How are you gonna take it from Simmons? Cause he didn't play last year.
Dude,
you're gonna take it
I'm
from
gonna put
him
it to you this
year?
way: if Donovan Mitchell hadn't beat on his team,
No, you gotta do that co-MVP. What was it?
Oh yeah,
Jason
like
Kidd?
Jason Kidd and
Grant
Hill.
Yeah.
Grant Hill.
You gotta do the
can't
same
do that.
thing. You can't.
No, you can't, bro.
no.
Well, and also was Peyton Manning
you can't. Because you know what?
Peyton
Simmons
Manning and
technically
who?
is not a rookie,
Peyton
dude.
Manning and who?
And McNair.
McNair.
You have to play ball for.
No. Because look at it this way. Okay, let me put. I'm gonna say is another reason why
But
Mitchell
he
deserves it.
didn't. He didn't put 1 minute though.
No, but he had a chance. He already knew who his team was. He already knew who his teammates were. The homie already kind of knew the offensive fucking playbook they were gonna play. Mitchell came straight out of college, 1 year in college, just came in. He doesn't know who his teammates are. He didn't know who was gonna pick him. Homie found a team in Utah.
Well, that's good for him, but that's
That's
not,
legit.
But that has nothing against Simmons.
No,
though.
nothing against Simmons, but
But
No,
that's
no,
I'm
what
saying
he's
like I'm saying like Mitchell fucking that's what a
like,
rookie
honestly,
is.
the
Yeah,
way I
he
feel-
deserves it, but so does Simmons.
No,
though.
Simmons is a baller, but I think Mitchell's an all-around like player. He can shoot, he can drive, he can play defense. Simmons is dope, man. He's got some vision, but he can't shoot the way not yet at least. He doesn't have a shot the way Mitchell does.
I'm not,
doesn't.
I'm
Who's
not
the better
saying
dunker?
that though.
Well, we're talking about a dunk contest champion. You know
I'm
what I mean? Like,
saying!
you know, so I don't
He's
know,
a
man.
kid.
I'd probably mess around and give it to Mitchell right now, bro. But Simmons, that's not to take anything away from
You know
him,
what?
man.
I'm gonna put it. Whoever
And it's
did,
not even because he played the year before. Nah, I don't,
if
put
Simmons
that away.
advances, dude, and fucking puts to shame to the Celtics,
Then you'll give it to him.
and he fucking shames fucking the Cavs or the Raptors, then I'll give it to him. If Mitchell pulls the fucking wildest shit ever and beats the Rockets, bro,
But the votes already are. They're in already, I believe, right?
Yeah,
Not sure.
It's
Are
like
they really?
It's
Yeah.
predetermined
Oh, okay.
before all that.
before
shit.
the playoffs and shit,
Which
They're already
I disagree
so.
with that. I
I
think it
might be
should
wrong,
be
though.
till the very
till the end of the season, yeah, or until you're no longer can play no more.
Yeah, it should. I think it should be to the very like championship.
I agree.
worse like nothing else. But like you're saying, yeah, you got a point. Yeah, he made it this season. He's undrafted. He didn't know what team he was going to, and Simmons did. But then again, if Simmons would have played last year, it would have been last year's rookie of the year. But he didn't. So this year, he's this year's MVP. And if not, he's co-MVP with Mitchell. Like
I wouldn't mind the co-MVP
it's
actually.
because Simmons like
Bring it back, man.
It's kind of like it's kind of like that one time that LeBron was drafted. Not LeBron. I'm sorry, Wade. He was drafted.
again.
Yeah.
Wade
You know what I'm
with
saying? Like,
Melo, Wade,
like it's
and Bosh.
like who would you give the rookie of the year
Bish.
to, dog? Like
Bosh,
all three of them balled and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But only one of them had to take it, dog. And this year, I think Mitchell deserves it. I personally think so. Paper says it's Simmons.
No, well, I say it's co-MVP.
Oh, co-MVP. I'm sorry.
I say
That's right.
I say it's co-MVP, but
You
I
said.
wouldn't mind the co-MVP, but I think Mitchell's.
Come on, sir.
done
Just
more
say it
to
with your chest.
separate
Say it with your
himself.
chest. What are you gonna
I
get?
just said it. Mitchell's done more to separate himself
All right. So
up to this point.
me and Serge go with Mitchell and Paperboy. Co-MVP.
it's very hard for there to be a
Co-rookie of
co-MVP,
the year.
but because I'm pretty sure it's leaning towards Mitchell. But I mean Simmons.
No, Simmons has actually done pretty well, dog.
But Simmons is
I think
like
it's closer than we.
it's just
were saying.
watching Simmons play is like you're watching somebody different play. You know, like
Yeah,
Mitchell's like.
Yeah, I agree.
I could compare Mitchell to like a young Derrick Rose, a young,
No, I know what you mean.
a young Russ Westbrook. But watching Simmons, you're watching Magic Johnson. You're watching a young LeBron without the mama, without crying. You know, like this Simmons ain't crying like LeBron. That's the difference. LeBron's crying for everything.
Yeah.
That's
more
why
flop- more
LeBron ain't
flops than anyone in
valued so
history.
much. That's why LeBron ain't the fucking MVP of all time. Because he's such a crybaby. But did fucking MJ cry like that? No, he didn't. He didn't. That's why when it comes down to it, LeBron can't be matched to my boy MJ. In my opinion.
LeBron, he's legit, bro. But
Yeah, he is, but
he just has.
LBJ,
Yeah.
come down to San Antonio. They don't love you, man. They don't love you like we could love you.
ooh, Kawhi.
Hey, Kawhi not.
Kawhi is gone. Ain't no
He's
coming
been
back.
gone. Guys, let's be honest.
Serge, don't save him.
He's been gone.
Don't save him. He don't want to be
Don't
saved.
save her.
Serge,
don't
let me
wanna
ask you one
be
thing though.
saved.
Serge, let me ask you one thing. What went wrong? What happened? Like everything was good a couple of months ago. What went wrong? What
It
happened?
was all good a week ago, man.
About a week ago. But what
Nah,
about
there
a
was
week
an
ago.
injury. It was misdiagnosed, and if we look at the history of what just recently happened in the NBA, Isaiah Thomas missed out on a $200 million plus deal, the max deal, the super max deal, because there was a misdiagnosis and he's injured worse than he thought. Kawhi Leonard's due for a max deal coming up pretty soon, so I think it's a mixture of everything. Like, you kind of don't want to put yourself at risk and then miss out on that max deal. That's a lot of money. Super max, you know? Isaiah Thomas just got misdiagnosed and, he missed out on that money. That's in your head, you know? And the Spurs are trying to be like, you know what? You're healthy. You're okay to play, you know what I mean? The Spurs fucking staff is one of the best staffs. They're not trying to rush players out there.
Yeah.
So it's probably just also some, trust issues, because Kawhi Leonard doesn't have an agent. He's managed by his uncle. You know what I mean? So like they're probably talking to him like, "Hey, you're from LA. Let's go to a bigger market. You can get more money. So we gotta trade him. We gotta trade him. We can't let him walk out the door like OKC let Durant walk out the door.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't get a dime for him. Didn't LeBron do the same thing to the Cavs?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you cannot let that talent go away. If you guys want to give up Ingram and Kuzma for him, let's run it.
Oh no, that's
All right.
Oh no.
All right,
Oh
all right,
no.
well, all right.
That wouldn't be able to happen with the Lakers. If anything, with
Unless
the
this
I
summer he
say-
signs the max, then
No,
all bets are off and we'll
I
keep
say
him.
you guys could take Randall.
No, I'd rather not.
No, but I'm saying you guys. Could.
Yeah, because he's already going to be like done.
All
with
I
the
know is
contract.
that Popovich doesn't like to fucking trade away players to division rivals.
Yeah, so the Lakers are probably out of the question unless we get Kuzma and Ingram.
No.
Now, the Celtics, on the other
that's
hand-
too much.
Kyrie Irving,
Get the fuck out of here with that,
Tatum?
Serge.
Tatum and Irving, 2 for 1.
Get out of here with that.
You thought about it. You looked up to the sky. You thought about it for a minute.
Lakers
I looked up to the sky saying like, Lord, please.
Lakers messed
Come
up
on,
when
Lord,
they
get
go
this guy.
Clarkson, man. We could have done Clarkson and Randall for and a first round pick.
Nah, come on,
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah, we could. Randall, Julius Randall is up and coming, bro.
Nah, fam, we just ran out of trades.
Nah, you didn't. Nah, come on. Julius Randall, is that low key? No, come
Nah,
on.
but I don't like. We don't really need that player, like in the locker room, you know.
No, whoa.
Well,
In
We don't need
that,
that
instead
shit.
of
We don't need that noise.
instead of him not playing and starting all his rookies in your locker room, I think
well,
that's a lot
Kyrie,
better.
I think the Celtics are willing to give up Kyrie Irving and Tatum.
No, they're not. No, they're not. You know they're not.
Nah, Serge,
No,
you're just thinking too much. Like you want.
Well, he's a two-time Defensive Player of the Year and a Finals MVP.
Yeah, with a really bad injury.
You always have to aim high because you're gonna get lowballed. You're gonna get lowballed. So you gotta aim high. And let's say I'm asking for Kuzma and Ingram, but I just get Ingram. You know what I? What would you looking at me? Yeah, you want to do the same thing?
How are you gonna get Kuzma,
I'll get
a
Irving.
future Hall of Famer, and
Watch.
You
Ingram?
like Kuzma?
Yeah, he's
Watch,
bad.
I'll give you
No,
Brown.
no, I'm telling you. I'm asking for both because I know how negotiation works.
Nah, you're
You're gonna
gonna
try to
get none.
lowball me, and I'm
Watch,
gonna
I'll
get
give
one.
you- I'll give you a-
You can get
Watch,
none
I'll
of
give you a
them.
guaranteed lottery.
I'm telling you, Randall.
Watch,
Randall.
watch.
Julius
Okay, we'll get
Randle.
Randall and Ingram or Randall and Kuzma. But
You're
one of those
getting-
two has to be a
Oh, it's 'cause-
and a pick.
it's
And a
'cause we-
fucking pick.
It's because we
Damn, Serge.
We
And I don't
messed
mean you
up.
picking your
We
nose.
messed up with that Isaiah Thomas trade. We
You
should
damn right, boy.
Oh my! We just
And we're
made
not
the,
trying to pick that shit up.
We just made the. Oh.
What you got, Fred? What you got for me?
That's going back months though, because we
Yeah.
made the Cavs way better. That's months ago. That was months ago.
But in a
Forget about it.
nutshell, you asked me what happened with Kawhi Leonard. He's being a baby back bitch,
No, he's not.
man.
Hey,
He
you know
just wants
what?
a bit better. And
What's
bigger
gonna
and better
happen? It's
places.
gonna happen, but it's gonna be a good off season.
Unless he wants to stay and signs the max. All is forgiven. I love you. I'm sorry.
He's not.
Doubt it. Doubt
You
it.
guys cannot make a team around him.
What do you mean? Aldridge was balling.
Green?
Green's eye.
Aldridge is like trade bait right now. Yeah, he is, but he's trade bait. You
Hey,
know
we
he-
gotta
No,
jump
we
into
don't.
some soccer talk,
Ah,
man.
yeah, we gave it to you guys.
We've been really digging into this basketball talk too deep that we're getting really out of topic here.
That's what we do here, baby.
Really falling off the rails here. So
What happened to Tunes?
what happened to the Jazz?
Oh,
yo?
they up and coming.
Yeah,
Just keep
sorry
on going.
guys,
Keep
we
on
got a
going.
new DJ in the house today. All good, showing some love.
Oh, come on now. Don't do me like that.
Hey, so there's some good soccer coming up starting tomorrow, starting later today actually, depending on where you're at. We got Champions League semifinals, second leg. We got Real Madrid, Papa's team
Nah.
versus Bayern, Serge's team.
I don't have a team. BTW.
You go for Spurs, Tottenham Hotspurs.
I go for the U.S. men's soccer team,
All right.
which isn't going to the World Cup, so womp womp womp.
It happens. Real Madrid has a 2-1 lead on these guys. Keep in mind, Real Madrid is playing at home, and they scored 2 goals as visitors. So Bayern, therefore, has to win by a 2-goal difference without Real Madrid scoring a goal. Think it's gonna happen?
Probable, but at the same time, at the Bernabeu, yeah, it's possible, but I don't think it'll happen. And if it does happen, they do score the 2 goals. I think Real Madrid might score 1 or 2, so it doesn't really matter either way. Real Madrid's gonna go to the final, most likely against your boys Liverpool, and they're gonna be Liverpool, and they're gonna win at their 3rd or 4th already in a row. That's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. I'm gonna say Real Madrid wins as well, dude. These guys fucking have El Comandante Cristiano, and he's probably gonna score early. He's gonna get them, kill their fucking momentum, dude. Like kill their hope. Like that's it. Let's end the shit early. That's it. If they score, now these guys have to score 4 goals, right?
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
Yeah. So I think Real Madrid is gonna go ahead and win this one. I think it's gonna be like let's say a tie. They're gonna be 1-1.
No, it's too low, don't you think?
It's gonna be 1-1.
That's a good opinion. 1-1.
Serge, who you
I
got?
could
Real
see
Madrid or Bayern Munich?
No Nintendo, Brody.
And there's gonna be another game tomorrow. I'm sorry, a Wednesday. Liverpool versus Roma.
That's probably the better of the two.
Liverpool has a 5-2 goal lead. Roma did score 2 goals as visitors, so that kind of helps them out. Roma has to win by a 3-goal difference. Without Liverpool scoring, doubt it.
But Roma's in their house, right?
Yep. I mean, I understand they beat Barcelona, kind of like similar fashion.
And they did the
But
comeback, so-
Barcelona had like some errors way that were like.
But then again, Liverpool they're error prone. You know, like they could cause errors any second. Like when it comes to the goalkeeper, he's not.
I think once if Liverpool scores early, it's gonna crush their momentum. So I say Liverpool wins by 2-1. Who you got, Paper?
At the end, I don't know the score, but Liverpool's gonna advance.
Feels good for you to say that shit, Dad.
They're gonna advance.
So, real quick, Doug, soccer talk in the Mexican League as well. Wednesday, we got the games ready. Playoffs, or as we know it as Liguilla. We got my boys, Pumas, at home hosting America.
Wah, boring game, both of them.
I think it's going to be, I don't know. We're at home.
Kidding. They're both pretty good.
We're at home. I think it's going to be Pumas 2-0. Here you got, Paper. With the chest, homie.
Are they playing at the Universidad or Azteca?
I think we're playing at Seoul first.
Okay, then. 2-1. 2-1 Una.
And there's another game later that day. Xolos Monterrey. Who you got on that one?
It's a really good one. Give Monterrey the edge with the.
It's gonna be like Monterrey. Like they're gonna get them like with a 3-0.
Monterrey's a really good team. They're right now actually the favorites according to Las Vegas. So.
Really?
Yeah.
To win it all?
Yep. Ahead of Toluca, even though Toluca finished first, they're still ahead of Toluca.
Nice.
Yeah, so Las Vegas are.
I put my money on Monterrey on that one for sure.
Unfortunately, yeah, I do too. But not against Toluca. Toluca's gonna take it.
I was speaking of Toluca, dog. You guys got Monarcas on Thursday.
Well, Monarca snuck in there, even though people have been doubting them with their team that they're not that good. But I think Monarcas are. Look at Rui Diaz. He's one of the best goal scorers in the whole league. So
Yeah.
So Toluca have to watch out with this guy and basically the whole team because it's already been 3 seasons that they've classified in a row for La Liga, and that's pretty good for one of the lower teams of the Mexican League. So shout outs to Monarcas, even though they're gonna get their ass whooped by Toluca. But yeah.
I think Toluca's gonna get them 2-0, dog. I really do.
Yeah. No.
Toluca's fucking legit, dude.
Well, they are, but when it comes to La Liga, I don't know. Lately, they've been messing up. So they're like, I don't know. They're like the Seahawks. They're all badass in the season, and they go to the.
Kind of like the Bengals.
Yeah, like the Bengals. They're all amazing in the.
Hey, speaking of the Bungles, we got Tigres playing Santos.
All the Bengals, yeah.
Who you got, man?
Yeah, we'll take it easy.
Actually, Santos, I think this one's gonna be a 1-1.
Yeah, but overall, Tigres are gonna take it.
So Pete got Tigres. It's gonna be some good games, bro. Out of all these games, they play again on Saturday and Sunday. So next show we'll get y'all caught up on who actually goes on to the semis. So it's come to that time. Search high five down low, which means that it's towards the end of the show. Hey, but we won't be gone forever. We'll be back. We'll be back next show.
Well, I will. I don't know about you.
Well, I'll be here. You know I'll be here.
You being a creep and all that.
Yeah, right. That's you, creeper. So, high five, Celtics.
Why though?
What do you mean? Came out game 1 at home. Came out shooting.
Ooh,
Horford came through.
I see. I hear the bass in your
Larkin
voice.
came through. Tatum came through.
Oh, Fred.
Scary Terry Rozier the third came through.
Is that a little fire in your eyes? A little bass in your voice? Keep going.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to the coaching staff preparing the team. Without their stars, Gordon Hayward and Kyrie, unless you're doing the thing. Who do you have as your high five, Serge?
And I'm glad he put this jam on because high five goes to only one, man. There's only one king, and it's not LeBron. It's the NFL. Yeah, they have the NHL playoffs going on right now.
Yep.
What is that?
They have the NBA playoffs going
What?
on right now.
What's that?
Baseball season started, you know.
Huh?
Your wacky ass Red Sox are in first place, but nobody cares about
They
any
are
of that.
not wacky,
Nobody
you know
cares
that.
any
The
about that.
Red sucks?
The Red sucks. All anybody can talk
Right,
about.
coming
it's my.
coming from a second place wanky. That's cool.
No, coming from the 27-time world
How,
champion.
how does it look down there
The evil empire.
this year, 2018? How's it look down there,
We're
boys?
down by 3 games with 20 games into the season. Get out of here, front runner.
It's
Anyways,
like a fifth
high
of the
five.
season.
The point is, now we're talking about MLB, and it's kind of drifting away from my high five. The point here is, all anybody wants to talk about is the NFL draft,
Yeah, of
which
course.
is NFL's king. High five, NFL draft, taking over.
Yeah,
NFL
good
always
shit.
taking over.
Good shit. And it was cool that it was hosted in Dallas, and there was like disses back and forth. It was some good shit.
I think it was just them getting disses.
Well, I mean, it was funny because like when Michael Irvin came out with Drew Pearson, and they were both kind of lobbying for a receiver, another 88, thinking they're gonna get more from Maryland.
Yeah.
Wrong. You get yourself a linebacker, good linebacker, but kind of killed their momentum. Who do you have a high five, paper?
High
Yeah,
five.
I gotta give it to one city in particular.
Who that?
You guys guess what city it is?
Who that?
Where they do that at?
I don't like them, but city of Cleveland.
Ooh.
Like you saying, Serge, the Cavs are up. The Browns are coming up. The Indians have been up. So yeah, the
Hey.
city of Cleveland. I mean, I think it's a lot of talk about the Browns and all. I think they're gonna coming down, but at the moment, yeah, Cleveland's
mean,
coming up. So Cleveland's
Okay,
on the
I'm
upside.
gonna say something
I'll
about
take your high
that.
five.
The thing about that though is that in the last, let's say, let's give them
Yeah,
20.
20
Let's give them
years.
20
Right,
years.
right.
How many titles does the city have?
Oh, like one
One.
or two.
The Cavs. No, the Indians won it, didn't they? Yeah, 2.
Like one, yeah, two.
The Indians won it?
Did they not?
I thought they lost 3-1 when they were
I thought
down. They were up 3-1.
didn't they?
All right, I might be wrong then. So the
Something like
Cavs.
that.
No, yeah, the Cavs for sure.
I know the Cubbies came through on them.
So the Cavs for sure then.
Cavs for sure.
All right, so is this a segue to our down low?
It is.
Because my down low actually goes to the Browns,
Oh,
and I've been hyping them up, but bro, I really think you could get Baker at 4
Yeah.
and get the running back, man, the once in a lifetime running back.
Yep.
Take the risk, get him number 1
nah,
overall.
not once in a lifetime.
I'm
Come
just saying,
on.
I'm
Get
just
Chubb,
saying.
get
I mean,
Chubb.
they did get Chubb. They got the running back after all, but I mean, come on, you know what I mean? Or you know, like you said, Chubb, but
I would go with Bradley Chubb.
yeah, no, I get what you mean, but seriously, Baker number 1 overall, you know, so they're gonna get my down low because I feel they could have gone Baker at 4 and gotten this once in a lifetime player.
It's alright. I said the city of Cleveland. You said the Browns.
Chubb, you know what I mean? He could have gotten picked up. I would have preferred they gotten Barkley. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I mean, they ended up getting their running back, but
You could have gotten your running back and someone else.
and you could have still gotten Baker at 4.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody was going Baker at. You know what I mean? Like,
You could have even like maybe done what you did last year and trade your first next year or second and get Baker like later in the round.
I just thought sometimes when you're doing your fantasy football, you try to like really be smart and then you outsmart yourself. Like, oh damn.
Yeah, dude. You know who my down low is? And I'm gonna fucking switch like across the pond. Mohamed Salah, bro.
Weren't you hyping him up?
I was hyping him
Like
up,
just last show.
but let me tell you why.
No, you said he was like the goal.
He
We're
is.
gonna be the-
He is. He's the
You called
Egyptian
him
god.
No, you literally called him a god.
He is the Egyptian
How
god.
is he getting your down
He's not the
low?
Egyptian queen.
He is the
No
Egyptian
offense
god.
to all the female. I'm sorry, female viewers. I'm
No,
sorry.
he is the Egyptian
Not that
god,
there's anything
but
wrong with him
let
being
me
a
tell you
queen.
why. Let me tell you why.
Shout
This
out to
guy
females.
had a
Love you.
comfortable lead on Lionel Messi
Okay.
to fucking take the golden boot, right? He had a chance, bro, one-on-one with the goalie,
Okay.
not only to win the game, bro,
Okay.
to move him up in the
But
list.
that's one game.
He
Fred.
missed it. Right, I don't know what I'm saying, though.
It's one
This
game,
guy,
bro.
he knows we need him for tomorrow's game or Thursday's game.
Yeah.
But Wednesday's game. But this guy does some fucking like shit to one of the players, like low key. They kind of caught it on
Suspended?
camera. He was not gonna get suspended, but he's running the risk of being suspended 3 games
Aw,
and losing
wow.
all that shit. Come on, Salah. You have a chance
So
to
that's-
fucking
that's not God
outbeat
level.
2 alien fucking soccer players, and you're doing this shit, bro. Come
He's
on.
not an Avenger.
He's not an Avenger, dog.
He's not. He's a scavenger.
And we'll just leave it at that because we don't have to give out any spoilers.
We don't want to give out any spoilers.
Yeah, because right now you guys are being spoilers. and
Oh,
I do not wanna hear
if
that.
you don't want to, you want to know something?
No, please do not. I do. I'm
gonna tell you something.
We do not. Keep it to yourself, please.
The Hulk,
No,
killed
no.
Batman's parents. Yo,
You
that's all
heard
the
it
that's
first.
you heard it here first. That's all the time we have for tonight. Like to thank our host, Paper, coming through in the clutch.
What's good?
Y'all stay tuned for our podcast, Straight Soccer Talk. It's called the Food Brothers, coming out in the Real Blunt Sports.
Don't forget to visit us, Real Blunt Sports, Twitter, Gmail.
Woo! You know where to find us. Hey, shout out to all the Milan boys out there. Y'all go to sleep early. We out.
Goodbye and good night.
Never cry.
Peace.
Goodbye. Don't cry.